Welcome to the September 25th edition of the Walnut Weekly. I'm Kendra Sullivan.
And I'm Grace Cotton. We've got a fun show for you today with all of your important updates and even a sandwich debate you don't want to miss.
But first, let's jump into our rapid fire announcements.
The college application season is underway. The Senior College Forum, a 40-minute video which explains Walnut's college application process, has been shared on Canvas, the Walnut website, counseling page, the Eagle Flyer, and via email. Watch the video and then join the senior counselors for a virtual Q&A session to discuss your questions about the Senior Forum on Thursday, September 25th at 6:30 p.m. After the Q&A session, if you have further questions, please schedule an appointment with your counselor.
The Marin Spencer Scholarship covers the full cost of attending UC. It is available to CPS seniors who demonstrate leadership, service, and academic achievement. To be considered for the scholarship, you must attend an informational session at the Probasco Auditorium on September 29th from 6 to 7 p.m.
Hey Eagles, German Club will hold its first meeting today. They will meet in Miss Platt's room. Come celebrate Oktoberfest with them.
The word of the day is gibbous, which means swollen, convex, or humpbacked. It is usually applied to the moon, describing phases in which you can see more than half but not all of the moon illuminated.
That's all for our rapid fire announcements.
And now let's get into this week's news. Our top story takes us to the college fair happening tomorrow and Monday in the junior high gym.
Reporters Avani and Brennan are asking the big questions.
Thanks, Kendra and Grace. The college fair will be hosting over 30 colleges during all 3 lunches right here in the junior high gym. To help us get ready, here's Ms. Whited from the CIC.
It's just a great way to start making those connections with some reps, kind of getting on their radar. It's good to come with some questions such as what does a typical day look like for a student? What are some features of your school that make it really unique for students?
Also coming up is the Greater Cincinnati College Fair, which will host over 200 colleges. Make sure to check it out, Eagles.
College fair season makes everything start to feel so real.
Speaking of real, it's time to give some real love to our amazing teachers.
What's up, Eagles? This week's faculty birthdays are Dr. Schnormeyer and Miss Stevenson. Make sure to wish your fellow Eagles a happy birthday if you see them in the halls.
Happy birthday to all of our teachers. Now let's talk sports, because we had some big games last week in the Nut House.
Hey Eagles, here's your sports recap for this past week. The women's volleyball team played Winton Woods Tuesday. In a clean sweep across the program, the varsity team won 3 straight sets. Both the women's and men's water polo teams competed in their senior night games yesterday, so congratulations to those seniors. Another congratulations to the women's varsity soccer team for their 5-game win streak. And that's all for your sports recap.
Thanks, guys. Now we've covered the action on the field, but what about the action in the skies? Let's see what this week's weather looks like with Lily Ho.
What's up, Walnut? Welcome to your second weekend weather roundup. Friday, we're expecting a high of 77 and a low of 55. Saturday, a high of 81 and a low of 55. And Sunday, a high of 81 and a low of 54. Have a great weekend, Eagles!
Sounds like a perfect weekend for fun activities. One of my favorite things to do with friends is go to the movies. Here's Krishna and Ella to tell us more about the hottest movies of the summer.
What's up, Eagles? Today we're going to be figuring out what the movie of the summer was.
Weapons was really good. I didn't see too many movies this summer, but the one that I really enjoyed seeing was the live action How to Train Your Dragon, which my 10-year-old and I went and saw together.
Our favorite movie was Weapons because it was we saw it together and it was a funny horror movie.
Yeah, it was really scary though. I was pretty scared.
The results are in. According to Walnut, it looks like the official movie of the summer is Weapons. Weapons was a horror film that came out early August, gaining a score of 94% on Rotten Tomatoes.
So many great movies came out this summer, but personally, my favorite was Jurassic World Rebirth, even though I couldn't get Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters out of my head. What about you, Grace?
I love a good throwback. I could have seen Freakier Friday about 5 more times. Movies are fun to talk about, but we know what you've all been waiting for. It's time for Arcade Attack.
Speaking of movies, I really like Superman. How about you? Stop! Arcade Attack.
Oh yeah!
Arcade Attack, you're making a sandwich. What kind of meat are you putting on there?
Turkey.
All right, what's your first and last name?
Garrick's there.
Arcade Attack!
Arcade Attack!
Arcade Attack, what's the best sandwich place?
I don't know. Probably the sandwiches my dad makes.
Okay. First and last name?
Dominica Mejia Camera.
Arcade Attack! Arcade Attack, you're making a sandwich. What kind of cheese are you putting on there?
Depends on what meat. If it's like turkey, I'm gonna put some cheddar. But if it's like
all right.
ham, maybe provolone.
All right, awesome. First and last name?
Patrick Kotzbauer.
Arcade Attack! What kind of cheese, man?
I like American. I'm gonna be so for real, but I also I like a good mix. You know, mozzarella, Swiss.
Arcade tag.
That's all for today, Eagles.
Thanks for watching. For more student-produced content, check out our website at whscbox.com. Until next time, bye, Eagles.